Hello everyone. I am so sorry that we've been gone so long, but we are working on a very big project right now and it required me taking a break from editing videos for a while. But we are back and are scheduled at least through the end of August with a consistent schedule. So thank you for being patient with us. Today the video is going to be about English alphabet hacks. I know that the alphabet of English is one of the main sticking points when people are trying to learn English, and it's also something that most teachers don't explain very well. And not only that, but the way that they explain it can actually cause problems for people as they're trying to learn. This video and the hacks in it will help you understand the English alphabet better. It will help you with your spelling, reading, and especially with speech. The first hack, and the first thing to understand about the English alphabet, is that it's a really bad representation of the way that English actually sounds. An alphabet, and this is true of any language, is just a written character system. It's a set of markings on a piece of paper or on the computer that we have all agreed to represent specific sounds. The hard part about English, though, is because of its complicated history, we ended up with a Latin-based alphabet and a Germanic-based sound system. We don't really have a great because of the complicated history of English, our written alphabet is not a great representation of the spoken language. I have discussed this many times in many other videos because it's really something that people should understand and it's not talked about enough. The second hack is understanding English vowel letters versus English vowel sounds. I made a full video about this about a month ago, and you should go check that out if you want to know about this concept more in depth. But the short version is that we have 7 vowel letters in the English alphabet that represent 14 vowel sounds. Most people don't even know that there are 14 vowel sounds in English. Most often when you ask people how many vowel sounds there are, they will tell you 5 because incorrectly, a lot of people have concluded that 5 strictly vowel letters in our alphabet should correlate to our vowel sounds, but that is not true. And not only that, but I have decided that really there are 7 vowel letters based on our pronunciation, specifically of the letter W. I talked about this briefly in that other video I was talking about, and I said that I would tell you what that letter was, and it is W. A lot of people say that this is a consonant, and I don't know why. Because it's a vowel. Think about it, right? Let's see. What's a word that has a W in it? Oh, the word word. Okay, watch my mouth when I'm saying this. Word, word. Or how about the word wow? Wow. So the W is really just a double O sound. It's an oo. It's an oo, which really in my mind just makes it a vowel. If you really want to take this hack to heart, I would recommend first learning all of the vowel sounds that there are in English and then learning how to take those sounds and then write them using the 7 vowel letters that we have. And that will help you not only reduce accents and things like that when you're speaking, but it will also help you with your spelling and reading comprehension. The last hack is about unvoiced and voiced consonant pairs in English. This requires a little bit of explanation to make sure that you understand the technical speak, but there are 2 different ways to pronounce consonants, and this is true of every language. Not every language uses both kinds, but most do. So a sound like t, t, t. There is no pitch, and I'm not making any sound with my actual vocal cords. I'm just pushing air through my teeth. T, t. This is an example of an unvoiced consonant because there is no voice involved. Contrast that with a sound like duh, duh, duh. I'm making sound with my voice, and therefore it is a voiced consonant. The interesting thing about t and duh is that the only difference between these consonants is that one of them is unvoiced and one of them is voiced. So what this means is that they really line up as a pair because your mouth placement is exactly the same, which means that in a technical way, your pronunciation is the same. This is oftentimes why when people are learning to speak English for the first time, they will confuse these pairs and kind of use them interchangeably. The nice thing is though, about 7 out of 8 of these pairs, so 14 of the 16 letters as they're represented, are distinctly different. So when you see them, you know that As an example, D is always a voiced D, and the letter T is always non-voiced T. I'm going to read you the list of these pairs right now, and I'll also show them on the screen here. We have B and P, J and Ch, D and T, V and F, G and K, Z and S, J and Sh. And then the last one, the last one is probably the most annoying part of English when you're talking about complications in reading and how you're supposed to interpret the written letters as sounds. But we have V and Th. And unfortunately, they are represented by the same letters. Both of them are TH and TH. We used to have a letter for the sound the, and for some reason we stopped using it, which is really annoying. I would like to officially petition whoever gets to decide which letters we use in English. I would like to ask the world to bring that letter back because I think it would be a really good solution to a problem that almost everybody has when they're learning English. All right, I think that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions about the English alphabet, please put them in the comments below. I'm going to be making more videos in the coming weeks about the letter C. I have another one written about the letter R when it comes to reading it because there is some confusion about it. I have some other videos that I've done in the past that I will put here. Yeah, I think that's the side that it goes on. I will put the links here about reading the letter B and the letter P. Like I mentioned before, those are pairs as far as their mouth shape and pronunciation. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know, put them in the comments, and also like this video because it helps me out a lot, and subscribe. We post videos like this now again after our break. We post videos like this twice a week, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.